Have you ever wondered why some people in their late 60s or 70s bounce out of bed with energy, ready to take on the day, while others wake up feeling achy, foggy, or downright exhausted? What if I told you that the secret to living longer, feeling stronger, and staying independent well into your 80s and beyond could be found in the very first 5 minutes after you wake up? Most of us never stop to think about how our mornings shape the rest of our lives. But cutting-edge research shows that the habits you practice, right after opening your eyes, can add not just years, but decades of vitality, clarity, and strength. Imagine being able to protect your heart, keep your mind sharp, ease stiff joints, and build the kind of resilience that lets you live on your terms. Wouldn't you want to know the steps? In today's video, you'll discover the simple 5-minute golden formula that top doctors, wellness experts, and thriving seniors use every single morning. You'll learn why hydration, gentle movement, the right breakfast, and a quick brain exercise could be the difference between living with pain and frustration or waking up every day feeling alive. If you care about staying healthy, independent, and full of life after 60, don't miss a second of this video. By the end, you'll have the tools to transform your mornings and the rest of your years. Stay with me. Your future self will thank you. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Part 1. 1 minute after waking. Warm lemon water. As we cross into our 60s, our bodies start each new day facing challenges many of us don't even realize exist. While you sleep peacefully, your body is quietly losing precious fluids through every breath you take and every tiny pore in your skin. By the time morning arrives, nearly half a liter of water has slipped away without you even noticing. It might seem invisible, but inside, this subtle dehydration is already putting your body at a disadvantage. Your blood thickens, your heart has to work harder to keep everything moving, and your brain, that incredible control center, begins its day running on empty. For someone over 60, this hidden loss of hydration isn't just about being thirsty. It's about something far more serious. Your risk of stroke quietly increasing, your blood pressure spiking in those first critical hours, and your liver, the silent guardian of your body's detox system, laboring under stress. So here's the truth many people overlook. What you choose to drink right after waking up matters more than you think. It's not your morning coffee, no matter how comforting that cup feels. Instead, it's something far simpler, yet profoundly healing, a glass of warm water with just a splash of fresh lemon juice. This small ritual, taking less than a minute, sends powerful waves of benefit through every corner of your body. Warm water, unlike cold, gently opens your blood vessels, easing the journey of oxygen through your system and lightening the load on your heart, a blessing if you're managing high blood pressure or any heart issues, which sadly become more common as we age. And the lemon? It's not just there to add a refreshing zing. That tiny wedge is packed with potassium, vitamin C, and natural electrolytes, essential nutrients your cells eagerly crave as soon as you wake. It helps kickstart your liver's detox work, aids digestion, and activates enzymes that flush out toxins your body has been tirelessly working to eliminate all night long. But there's more. Lemon citrus compounds gently encourage collagen production, the very protein that keeps your joints flexible, your skin radiant, and your blood vessels strong. It's like giving your body a quiet, natural ally in the ongoing battle against inflammation and stiffness, two unwelcome companions of aging. Take Mary Thompson, for example. At 72, Mary's life changed when a mild stroke forced her to rethink everything. Her doctor urged her to make one small but powerful change: replace her usual toast and coffee with a tall glass of warm lemon water every morning. What happened next was more than Mary expected. Within weeks, her stiff hands loosened, her mornings cleared of mental fog, and her cardiologist noticed improvements that no pill alone could provide. This isn't magic or a miracle cure. It's a simple, intentional step. A quiet message to your body that says, "Today, I'm choosing to support you, not burden you." And that choice matters deeply. The Cleveland Clinic reminds us that the highest risk of heart attack and stroke is in the first 2 hours after waking, when dehydration, tight blood vessels, and slow circulation create a dangerous storm. Warm lemon water helps calm that storm before it even gathers. What's more, timing is everything. Drinking this healing elixir later in the day doesn't have the same profound effect. Your body needs it right at waking, when all your systems are hitting reset and seeking balance. It's a beautifully simple habit that supports your heart, brain, and immune system, without the need for medication or complicated routines. Living well after 60 doesn't require medical degrees or expensive treatments. It demands awareness, the courage to stop running on autopilot and start making small choices that truly serve your future. So tomorrow morning, before you say a word, check your phone, or take that first sip of anything else, pause. Go to your kitchen. Drink the water your body has been silently begging for all night. Add that wedge of lemon. Take a deep, grateful breath. Your body will thank you. Your mind will sharpen. And your day will begin with a calm confidence, knowing you've taken your very first and most important step toward living a healthier, stronger life beyond 50. Part 2. 1 minute after that. Circulation reset. Most of us don't realize how much our bodies truly rest and slow down while we sleep. When you open your eyes in the morning, it might feel like your blood is ready to rush freely through your veins, but the truth is far from that. After lying still for 6 to 8 long hours, your circulation, especially in your legs, has significantly slowed. It's almost as if your body is still in sleep mode, and your brain isn't getting quite enough oxygen yet. This subtle, quiet drop in blood flow may seem harmless, but for many older adults, it can be dangerous, even life-threatening. Those first 60 seconds after you rise from bed are more critical than most people ever imagine. I've seen this happen with my own family, and it's scary. That groggy, unsteady feeling? That sudden dizziness? It's not just getting older, it's your circulation still catching up to the day ahead. But here's the hopeful news. There's one simple, gentle movement routine that can change everything. It shifts your entire morning from feeling foggy, off balance, and vulnerable, to steady, alert, and energized, ready to truly start your day. Begin by standing with your feet about shoulder width apart. Slowly raise your arms overhead as you breathe in deeply through your nose, filling your lungs with fresh air. Then, as you exhale gently through your mouth, lower your arms with care. Next, roll your shoulders backward 5 slow, relaxed times, then forward 5 times, like giving your body a loving wake-up call. Finally, lift your heels off the floor, hold them up for a moment, then lower them down. Repeat this last movement 10 times. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. These aren't just random stretches or exercises. They are signals to your body, powerful little nudges telling it, it's time to turn on. Doctors call this muscle pumping. When your calves contract during those heel lifts, they push blood from your feet back toward your heart, and from there, oxygen-rich blood flows up to your brain. This gentle push does wonders. It clears the morning fog, reduces that dizzy feeling, and most importantly, it lowers the risk of something that no one talks about nearly enough: morning falls. Research from Johns Hopkins University reveals a sobering fact. Older adults are most vulnerable to falling or fainting in the first hour after waking up. Why? Because standing up too quickly, without resetting circulation, causes a sudden drop in blood flow to the brain. That's when dizziness hits, when legs give out, and when injuries happen. But here's the incredible part. Just 60 seconds of intentional, mindful movement can reduce that risk by more than 40%. That's not just a minor improvement. That's the difference between staying independent and ending up in the hospital. And there's more to it. These small, mindful movements also wake up your lymphatic system, your body's silent cleanup crew. Unlike blood, which your heart pumps, lymph fluid only moves when your muscles move. This system filters out waste, toxins, and even harmful cells. But if you don't get moving, it stays sluggish, letting junk pile up inside. Take James Carter, for example. He's 74, lives in Boise, Idaho, and learned this lesson the hard way. For years, James used to skip any morning movement. He'd wake up, shuffle to the coffee pot, then collapse into his recliner, already feeling weak and lightheaded before his day had even begun. One bad fall in the bathroom changed everything. His physical therapist gave him a simple routine, just 1 minute every morning. Now, James rolls his shoulders, lifts his heels, and breathes deeply before taking a single step. As he says, "I feel like I start on purpose now, not by accident." That simple shift gave him back control and confidence. This right here is what natural health for seniors looks like. It's not about popping pills or undergoing complicated treatments. It's about truly understanding your body's needs and responding with small but powerful habits that keep you strong, steady, and resilient. Healthy aging isn't about pushing yourself to the brink. It begins with honoring the subtle transitions your body goes through, especially that fragile moment between sleep and motion. That transition might seem delicate, but done right, it builds stability, sharpness, and a calm confidence that carries you through the entire day. So tomorrow morning, I want you to try something different. Don't rush. Don't ignore that quiet moment of stillness. Use it. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and move with gentle care. 1 minute. That's all it takes to reset your circulation and set your day on the right path. And over time, that 1 minute could be the very reason you're still walking steadily in your 80s, with a clear mind and strong, sure legs. Part 3. Protein within the first 30 minutes. After you turn 65, something quiet but serious begins happening inside your body. Your muscles aren't just aging, they're slowly shrinking, almost like time is stealing away your strength without you even noticing. It's a subtle process that creeps in while you sleep, when your body goes into a fasting mode, using stored energy just to keep your heart beating and your lungs breathing through the night. But here's the harsh reality. If you don't break that overnight fast the right way, and do it soon enough, your body doesn't only burn fat for energy. It starts to break down precious muscle tissue to keep functioning. This sneaky process is called catabolism, and for older adults, it's one of the most dangerous enemies standing in the way of staying strong, agile, and independent. That's why those first 30 minutes after waking up aren't just important, they are critical. You don't just need to eat something in the morning. You need to fuel your body with protein, and you need it early. Research from the National Institute on Aging clearly shows that seniors who consume 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein within the first half hour of their day keep significantly more lean muscle mass over the years. Those who miss this window are shockingly up to 64% more likely to suffer rapid muscle loss, even if they eat well later in the day. Just pause and think about what that means for your everyday life. Less muscle isn't only about feeling weak. It raises the risk of falls that could shatter your confidence and your bones. It slows down your metabolism, making everything harder, from staying active to managing your weight. It weakens your immune system, leaving you vulnerable. And it drains your energy, even if you otherwise seem healthy. Take Carla Rodriguez, for example. She's 69 and lives in Santa Fe. For years, her mornings felt like a slow uphill climb. She'd wake up groggy, sometimes skip breakfast, or just nibble on a dry piece of toast. By mid-morning, she felt shaky and unsteady. By the time evening came, she was completely exhausted. Then, after her doctor's advice, she changed her morning routine. She began her day with a whey protein smoothie and 2 boiled eggs. And within a few weeks, something incredible happened. Her brain fog lifted, her stamina surged, and she even noticed her posture improve. Carla's story is a beautiful reminder that small changes can spark powerful transformations. This isn't about dieting or restrictions. It's about truly fueling your body. Your muscles need protein to rebuild and recover after a night of natural breakdown. Your bones depend on it to stay strong. Your brain relies on it to maintain the delicate balance of neurotransmitters that keep your mind sharp and focused. Protein in the morning sets a positive tone for your entire body, signaling it to rebuild and restore rather than break down. If you're wondering what to eat, don't overthink it. It can be as simple as a scoop of clean whey protein in a shake, a bowl of creamy Greek yogurt topped with crunchy nuts, a few egg whites with one whole egg, are for vegetarians. Soft tofu or cottage cheese works wonderfully. The real secret isn't the brand or the fancy superfoods. It's the timing. This is one of the most powerful, yet overlooked, lessons in senior nutrition. Many people believe that as long as they get enough protein by the end of the day, it's enough. But aging bodies don't work that way. As we grow older, our ability to store and effectively use protein declines. That means when you eat protein is just as vital as how much you eat. And the benefits stretch far beyond muscle alone. Eating protein early helps regulate blood sugar levels, so your energy stays steady and those pesky mid-morning cravings fade away. It sharpens your focus, supports balanced hormones, and even aids in managing weight, especially important if you're dealing with insulin resistance or stubborn belly fat after 60. This is part of the longevity secrets nobody advertises on the cereal box. A simple, mindful shift in your morning routine that can yield a massive payoff. You don't need to become a bodybuilder or obsess over every gram. But if you want to stay strong, steady, and fiercely independent, you do need to start your day with intention and purpose. That purpose begins with protein, not an hour later, not mid-morning, but within 30 minutes, every single day. Because after 50, breakfast isn't just a meal. It's a message to your body. And that message should be loud and clear. We are rebuilding today, not breaking down. Make every bite count. Your future self will thank you. Part 4. 90 seconds of joint mobility. Prevent stiffness and falls. As we gracefully age, something subtle but profound begins to change inside our bodies. Our joints no longer bounce back like they used to in our younger years. After a full night of rest, when our bodies have been still for hours, the natural fluid that cushions and protects our joints thickens and slows down. It's this simple shift that leaves so many of us waking up feeling stiff, sore, or even achy, especially in places like the knees, hips, and spine. It's easy to blame just getting old. But the truth is that it's the friction and wear inside these joints that silently build up, creating discomfort that can quickly turn into something far more dangerous: falls. Falls are one of the most heartbreaking challenges for older adults because they threaten not only our physical health but also our independence and sense of security. But here's the good news: a small daily ritual, just 90 seconds each morning, can help interrupt this cycle before it starts. Imagine this. You sit on the edge of your bed, still waking up, and with gentle care, you begin to rotate each ankle 10 times clockwise and 10 times counterclockwise. Then you slowly circle your knees, feeling each joint awaken. When you stand, you hold onto a sturdy surface and lean from side to side, gently twist your upper body, and roll your shoulders back with deep, calming breaths. This isn't about pushing your limits or forcing flexibility. It's about nurturing your joints, warming them up, lubricating them with movement, and shielding yourself from the slow, invisible damage that time tends to bring. It's preparation, not exercise. It's the difference between bending easily to tie your shoes or pulling a muscle because you moved too fast, too suddenly. Medical experts, including those at the Mayo Clinic, explain how these simple movements activate the synovial fluid inside your joints, reducing friction and pressure. That small, consistent act lowers the risk of arthritis, chronic pain, and long-term degeneration. It's also a key defense against the falls that send so many older adults to the emergency room every year. But there's something even more beautiful about this practice. It's not just your body that benefits, it's your mind and spirit too. Every gentle movement releases endorphins, those natural mood lifters that ease anxiety, brighten your outlook, and melt away the sluggishness many over 60 carry into their mornings. Take Barbara Ellis, 76, from Spokane. She used to wake up feeling like she was trudging through wet cement, crippled by lower back pain and knees that locked painfully when she stood. Her daughter suggested a simple mobility routine, 90 seconds of slow, purposeful movements. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, right after waking. At first, Barbara was skeptical, but soon the dread in her mornings lifted. Weeks later, the cane she once depended on sat unused in the corner. This is what true prevention looks like. No prescriptions, no expensive treatments, just intentional movement. It's a reminder that senior health doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. Sometimes, the smallest, most consistent habits make the biggest difference. Every day, stiffness isn't just an annoying nuisance, it's a warning sign. Ignoring it can lead to pain, irreversible joint damage, and ultimately, a fall that steals your freedom. But treating your joints with kindness, giving them the warmth, circulation, and care they need before you ask them to carry you through your day, that's how you build resilience. Mobility is the foundation of independence, yet it's often the first thing to slip away. Not because we don't want to move, but because we skip those simple steps that keep us strong. The best part? It only takes 90 seconds. If you want to protect your knees, your spine, and your shoulders for the long haul, this habit is one of the most valuable gifts you can give yourself. Think of it like tuning a cherished instrument. You wouldn't start playing without tuning first. Your body deserves the same respect. Time to wake up, move safely, and support you fully. So tomorrow morning, before you take that first step down the hallway or lift a grocery bag, listen to your joints. Give them warmth, give them freedom, give them life. 90 seconds of gentle, focused movement, done daily, can be the beginning of strength and the secret to lasting stability. Because at the end of the day, it's these small acts of care that let us live with grace, confidence, and the freedom to enjoy all the moments that truly matter. Part 5. Reverse Memory Recall. Wake up your brain. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Aging doesn't have to mean struggling to remember names, losing your train of thought, or wandering into a room only to forget why you went there in the first place. These moments, though common, don't have to define how your mind works as the years go by. I truly believe that if we want to keep our minds sharp, vibrant, and full of life, we need to start treating our brains with the same kindness and care we give to our bodies, warming them up gently before asking them to perform at their best. This is where a simple but profoundly effective mental habit, practiced every morning, can make all the difference. Imagine sitting comfortably in your favorite chair, closing your eyes, taking slow, calming breaths, and beginning to mentally retrace your last 24 hours. But here's the twist. You do it in reverse. Start with last night. What did you eat for dinner? What clothes did you wear? Who did you speak with? Let your mind wander backwards through your afternoon. What sounds did you hear? What feelings stirred inside? Then slowly move to your morning. What was the very first thing you saw when you opened your eyes? Please don't worry about remembering every tiny detail perfectly. The real power lies in the effort, the act of trying itself. This reverse recall exercise activates your hippocampus, a vital part of the brain responsible for storing and retrieving memories. When done regularly, it stimulates the release of a remarkable protein called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is like a miracle fertilizer for your brain. BDNF nurtures new neurons, strengthens the delicate connections between them, and preserves your brain's resilience, especially as time marches on. Scientific research, including studies from the Stanford Center for Brain Longevity, shows that older adults who practice such memory recall tasks each morning experience a noticeably slower rate of cognitive decline. They perform better on attention tests, verbal fluency, and short-term memory assessments, even well into their 80s and beyond. Take Eugene Miller, a 71-year-old from Fort Collins, Colorado. He began noticing the early signs of forgetfulness, missed appointments, lost threads in conversations, and it frightened him. Admitting that fear wasn't easy. But after hearing about this reverse memory technique from a friend, he decided to try it, dedicating just 1 quiet minute each morning, sitting in the same chair, replaying the events of yesterday like a movie, backwards, scene by scene. Eugene didn't expect much. Yet, after just 3 weeks, something wonderful happened. His recall improved, not only in those morning moments but throughout his entire day. Names of people, items he needed from the store, places he left his keys, everything became clearer. More than that, he felt in control again, a priceless feeling. What's even more incredible is that this technique costs absolutely nothing. You can do it anywhere, anytime, and it takes only a minute. Yet, it stands as one of the most powerful tools we have to protect our brain health as we age, without the need for medications or expensive treatments. And here's an important tip. This habit works best right after your body is fully awake. After you've hydrated, moved gently, and your blood is flowing, your brain is fresh, oxygenated, and ready. Your neurons are primed, your focus is sharper, and the benefits last longer. This simple habit supports graceful aging. It's not just theory, it's practice that changes lives. It doesn't just improve memory, it restores confidence. It whispers to your brain that it's still capable, still learning, growing. And the ripple effects go far beyond memory alone. Mental clarity lifts your mood, eases stress, and can even lower inflammation in your body. It helps you begin each day with purpose and calm, not confusion or frustration. You don't need puzzles, fancy apps, or hours of brain training. All you need is to sit still, breathe deeply, and invite your mind to walk you backward through the life you've already lived. Slowly, intentionally, with care. Start tomorrow. Don't rush it. Simply recall what you experienced, what you noticed, and what you felt. As your memories sharpen, so will your sense of control and confidence. Just 1 minute, one simple habit, can create a sharper mind and a fuller life for years to come. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need costly medications. 5 mindful minutes each morning, done the right way, can transform how you live and how beautifully you age. Because aging well isn't about fighting time. It's about partnering with your body, your brain, and your breath on your terms. These daily habits for longevity are simple, yet deeply powerful. They're not about chasing youth. They're about honoring the rich, full life you still have to live. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to wake up your brain and nurture your memory with simple, powerful habits. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What is one thing you've learned so far that stood out or inspired you? What's one habit or practice you're ready to bring into your daily life starting tomorrow? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else to take that important first step. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Together, let's build a community that supports healthy, vibrant aging, one mindful moment at a time. See you in the next video.